Hello and welcome to Say It to Mercy TV. On today's program, I have with me in the studio Sister Margaret Adama. Is it Lansana?
Yeah, Lansana.
Wonderful, wonderful. Sister Margaret is an entrepreneur. She does African apparel, very beautiful designs, and you're gonna see these designs come up very, very shortly. But before we get to that, I just want to go straight to the point. Sister Margaret, welcome to Mercy TV.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You are on the most watched television in Sierra Leone, fastest growing TV in Sierra Leone, and going around the world at the moment. Everybody is watching you. Tell us about yourself.
Well, Margaret Adama Lansana, born and raised in Bo, Sierra Leone, to be precise. I'm a graduate of Jala University, Bo campus. I studied health education. I majored in health nutrition. Currently, I'm into business. I'm a weaver currently.
Okay, so what motivates you to do what you're doing?
Well, it started as a passion. You know, it started as a passion. It was not like I didn't start it as a business. I started it as a passion. I had passion for doing what I was doing. Then it later grown up to business.
Okay, so how do you get your resources in doing the business that you're doing right now?
Well, from what I produce, I sell, then I buy more materials and put into the business. I don't have, it's self support I'm doing right now because I don't have any support elsewhere for now, but I'm supporting myself to do business.
Okay, in the next few seconds your products will start to pop up on the screen. The quality is extraordinary. I've seen the photos, although some of the pictures are in a plastic bag, so you can't really see the true quality from the reflection of the bag. But the good thing is that you've got this idea and you're using your space to train other people. How do you do that?
Well, it's a work that you can't do it alone. You have to you need people by your side in doing it. So if somebody else come and said, okay, I want to learn from it, because I love teaching people around me. If in case you come, you say you want to learn, I will teach you how to do it. So that's what I've been doing.
Okay, all right. Some of your products are now on the screen, and from what I can see, you know, this is very top quality. There's more products. I want the team to please continue to display this. More good products coming up. Look at that. That is really, really designed, and it's something that it's, you can say, made in Africa in a unique way, and normally people don't associate good stuff with Africa, but this is proudly made in Africa, in Sierra Leone to be specific. This is beautiful. Now people are watching around the world. What do you expect as they watch your products? What do you expect, you know, from them?
Well, country clothes has been part of Sierra Leone. Country clothes is a heritage from Sierra Leone. You know, when you talk about country clothes, those that they read about history, they will know that it's from Sierra Leone.
Okay.
So for far too long, it has been neglected. People have not been using it because of various reasons. Some say it's heavy, some say it's not colorful. So my dream is to revamp it so that we can use it, be it old or young, because they associated it with old people. You know, they say country clothes is for old people, paramount chiefs. But me doing this way now, everybody can use it.
So you fashionize everything, you know, bringing it to some form of a modern swagger, if you like.
Yeah.
Wow, beautiful. The designs, the way you blend your fabric, it's almost like you are some form of a fashion guru. How did you get these ideas?
Well, I can say it's part of me, you know. It's an innate something, you know. Sometimes I just imagine, maybe if you wore a colorful dress now, you will be seeing it as an empty color, but as I see it, I will vision it as, okay, if I use this color to make country clothes, oh, this one will look so beautiful. So like sometimes I try colors, you know, I try to blend colors. If it doesn't work, then I try it the other way. So that's how I blend my colors. Okay,
so looking at you, the clothes you're wearing, did you make it yourself?
Yeah, some it's mixed with country clothes. Like this one over here, it's country clothes.
Okay.
The hat I'm wearing, it's country clothes, and even the earrings I have on, it's made from it, and even this purse, it's made from country clothes.
Wow, yeah. Wow, wonderful. So the purse matches the hearts, the color of the heart, and wow, it's wonderful. What about shoes?
Yeah, we do the flip flops, the sandals, slippers. I think the pictures are there. We do slippers, we do bags, we do lots of things with them.
Okay, well, let's look at the slippers that you do. I do believe that the control room should have those pictures with them, pictures of the slippers. Let them come up, please, so that people can actually see, you know, the creativity you add on to what you do. And this is happening right here in Sierra Leone, and in a city called Sweet Bow.
Oh yeah.
Wow. So from Bow, you're shining all over the world right now with a unique ability to be able to, you know, revolutionize fashion, and the clothing line that you're doing is very, very exceptional. Now tell us about what your environment, what you're doing. Has it affected your environment in any way, whether it's positive or negative? Tell us about that.
Well, it has affected my environment in a positive way, because like the young it has saved some boys around that they were hiding around. So I took them, they now work for me, I pay them. You work for me, I pay you. So at least it has created some part of employment for the country.
Wonderful. So how many people, if I may say, that have passed through your pupillage or your supervision, how many of them have passed through?
Well, I can't say few, but I can say few because I have a dream of training more people, especially women. I have passion for women and girls, you know, because I was studying, so it was limited. Now that I am done,
okay,
I think I want to do it now on a larger scale.
Okay, wonderful. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to look at some of these footwears that you have managed to fabricate into shoes, slippers, and you know, various styles that you have done, so that the viewers will have a look at it and see if they may want to complement what you do. You may be watching from any part of the world, and you know very well for a fact that what you're seeing is eye-catching, is exceptional. Please take a leaf out of your page and see if you can compliment the young lady that is being used to transform lives with her fashion skills, and now she's taking it to another level. We'll be right back after this message.
Have you been experiencing problems in your business or financial status, or your business not going as you expected? Are you a teacher, bike rider, hairdresser that needs a platform to showcase your business? Then worry no more. The franchise sports sales going on at Mercy TV 4C with Reliant Betong is a place where you can go and your financial problems will be over. This post gives 80% discount in doing your adverts and programs. You can buy 10 spots upwards, and you can even sell it out with an interest that will change your life for good. Even if you are a Muslim, just come to Mercy TV. We don't create barriers. It's the place where everybody is somebody. Hurry now and grab your spot at Mercy TV 4C Wilwila Interveton.
Welcome back to Say to Mercy TV. It's very, very exciting here in the studio with a young entrepreneur that is doing exceptionally well in fashion designing and producing everything from clothes to bags to shoes. You would love to see what I'm about to show you. Take a look at what's happening right now on the screen. You're gonna see some shoes made with fabrics. I mean real designs made with fabrics. Take a look. Okay, while we're waiting for this control room to put the pictures up, I'll come back to you, Margaret. We've got some clips coming up about the shoes and the bags that you've done, the earrings, all with this cotton clothes. We call it African apparel. You kind of put a little twist on it, which is to say that you've added some form of sweetness, creative ideas to it. How do you get your inspiration? I'm sure you have a way of, whether it's through meditation, I don't know, but how do you get your inspiration? Tell us.
Well, sometimes I search on Google, I go to Facebook, I go to this platform, this social media platform. So let's take the example from Ghana. The Ghanaians, they use their kente to make bags, to make clothes, to make different things, so it's almost the same fabric. So I was thinking, if Ghanaians can use their country clothes to make bags, to make shoes, to make earrings, to make other things, accessories that we can buy from them, why can't we also use our country clothes to make some of these things?
Wonderful.
So that was how the inspiration started.
So here on the screen there is a shoes bag that is like a pear, it's so if somebody wants to place an order, does it go together or is it charged separately, or do you have like a package deal that you
Well, it depends on what you want. If you want the package, we can do it. If you can't afford the package, you want it separate, because we want everybody to afford what he or she wants, so we cater for everybody.
Okay, so can you confirm whether all the materials you use to make these shoes, are they from Sierra Leone? Did you get them from Sierra Leone?
Oh yeah, they are from Sierra Leone. 100% made in Sierra Leone. All the fabrics are from Sierra Leone.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So it's beautiful display of these sandals. Are they for male or for female?
We're both male and female.
So it's unisex.
Yeah, unisex.
Wow. But you have to bear in mind that most men they have larger feet.
No, we have the male designs. We have the female designs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can't use one shoes like as unisex in that way.
Not really.
Okay. Wonderful, wonderful. So now let us know, viewers out there may want to know, if they want to place an order, how do they go about doing that?
Well, they can contact me directly through my number. They can also contact me on Facebook.
Okay.
Yes, I have a page on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, so they can contact me on my WhatsApp line or through Facebook.
Okay. So you can contact Margaret on WhatsApp, Facebook, but also you can also get through to Mercy TV, and we can link you up to Margaret. Very soon, Margaret's phone number will pop up on the bottom of the screen, where you will have direct access to her. If you have any further questions that we may not have asked here on the set, you can ask her directly, and she'll be able to respond to you after the program. And if you see her number, please, it's text only. Do not call, text only. Feel free to send your text messages, and we will respond back to you. The program is Say It to Mercy TV on channel 29, live from our studios in Freetown. Now, Margaret, one may be wondering, is this just for, the moment? It's just some form of a temporal venture, or tell us, what do you think?
Well, it's not. It's something I intend doing forever. Forever. So, like, my mission or my dream is to have my own institution where I can train people in doing this stuff. Because if other countries can do it, why not Salon? So I know we too can do better. So that is not just for a moment. It's something that I plan on doing big time.
Okay.
I plan on doing it on a larger scale.
Okay, so tell us about your constraints at the moment, if you have any.
Challenges. There are a few challenges. One, finance. Then secondly, the materials. Some of these materials, for you to get them, it's not easy to get. Especially maybe I may want to use a certain color. For me to have it, or sometimes the equipment are not easy to get. And also the trust on the side of some people, working with some people can be so frustrating. If you have the vision, or you have a plan to do something, like, okay, no matter what the challenge is, I will focus, I will keep doing what I want to do. I have a vision to accomplish. So that is what has kept me moving forward.
Wonderful. Some people might say, okay, I want to plan a traditional wedding, and everything I want is going to be traditional, from head to toe is going to be traditional. Even the the calabash is going to be dressed in a traditional fashion, in traditional. Would you be able to cater for that kind of occasion?
Yeah. Even the clothes I make clothes for traditional weddings. From the head tie, the male outfits, the females, from their head to their toe. If you want, I can make it for you.
Wonderful. That's good to know. So viewers out there, this is Margaret Adama Lansana. She is based in Bo City, and she's doing this African apparel with phenomenal, exceptional, unique styles. Shoes, bags, earrings, you name it, she's got it. You may want to get in touch with her. Her number is on the screen, and you feel free to contact her and support her. Who knows, you might just be supporting a whole lot of community by supporting Margaret Adama Lansana. Coming back to you, Margaret, you have there's a clip there where you're helping this young man. Do you have a child of your own?
Not yet.
Okay, it's good to know. For those men that are watching all over the world that may be eligible bachelors, can I ask if you are married?
No, I'm not married.
Wonderful. Well, guys, the line is open. Feel free to get in touch if you mean well, though, not if you just want to play around. You can't play around with people. If you mean well, you can reach out to. She's very serious, and she is committed, steadfast, and progressive thinker, and she has this mindset of a leader. I was having a private conversation with her, and she was, expressing her views in the area of leadership, because that's how leaders think. She does her own thing, and all she needs now is a little push. Let us help her. You may be sitting on a bit of cash that you haven't got much use for. Why don't you compliment what this young lady is doing? And if you save her project, you may be saving a whole lot of community in Sierra Leone, West Africa. We'll go for a very short break, a very, very short break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.
Mercy TV, broadcasting live from our studios in Freetown. Our broadcast stretches across the Mano River Union and surrounding areas with unique quality and uplifting programs of hope, faith and love. Our strong emphasis are on home content, educational and inspirational dramas and more. We broadcast the gospel with signs and wonders, reflecting the will of God daily. Our audience also enjoys local, national and international news. With Mercy Media, your business is already a success.
Welcome back to Say to Mercy TV. We're in the studio with Margaret Adama Lansana, beautiful young lady that has made life so promising for herself, and she's doing African apparel, helping young people, transforming their lives and making Sierra Leone great again. Margaret, tell us about your vision.
Well, my vision now is to take the country clothes, the Sierra Leone heritage, to the world. I want to see country clothes just like the Ghana Kente. Ghana Kente is like a household name. So I want country clothes to be a household name to the world.
Okay.
So that people can use it for fashion. Like the fashion shows. If we have an African fashion shows, I want people to be proud of using the country clothes to fashion around the world. So
you want to do like a runway type of fashion that can be attractive and get some audience and all of these finesse that are attached to it. So that's what you...
Yeah, that's one. Then secondly, I want to empower young women. Young men and girls.
Everybody wants to empower young women. So
I want to empower them in my own way.
Tell us what's different from your own empowerment.
Well, my own empowerment is for me to teach them the skill, to teach them skills. Not only maybe they are. I will not everybody will want to learn how to weave the country clothes, but you will want to use the country clothes to make different things. Some of the accessories, the purse. Maybe you will want to learn that, so you can learn you can learn different things. Maybe I want to have an institution on my own, where I can train these people, not only for country clothes now, but other skills will be learned there. That's my vision to see. Okay,
so basically you want to do like a resource stability that would diversify the various skills that you use these fabrics to achieve in terms of fashion. So but have you had any local help in terms of maybe your community level?
Basically for now, no.
Okay, have you approached them?
Well, not yet. For now, everything I do it myself.
So the premise, the base, the place from where you're operating, is it your own property?
Yeah, the production is done at home.
Okay.
Yeah, but I have a small shop where I showcase my talent, where I put them for sales.
Okay, so that's why I'm asking you if you have sought the help of the local council or the local chiefs, because what you're doing is for the good of the community. It's not just an ordinary business, it's a business that helps to transform the lives of young people. So I believe that going forward, you should think about reaching out to landowners, community landowners, or the chiefs, the local chiefs, or even the city council. Both town city council perhaps may have a land that they are not using, that may be useful for what you're doing, so that the more lives will be touched and transformed. How do you do your fundraising? If you are, well, how do you do it?
Well, now, like I said earlier, my fundraising is done when I work, I sell and buy more materials and do the work again.
Okay.
I don't have elsewhere to raise fund for now.
Okay. Right.
Serve something.
Wonderful. So again, people are watching, and if you have an idea of fundraising strategy, you can contact Margaret to see how you can work together to promote Sierra Leone further, because many minds come together can really make a change in our communities. So it's not good for you to do it alone or go it alone. Many people can start a project on their own. We did it on our own, but it's not easy. At some stage you may have to look for ways to get other people on board to help you raise funds to carry on. And the same thing with what we're doing in Mercy TV. We are reaching out to people and trusting God that they will come to our aid to support what we're doing financially, infrastructurally, and logistically as well. So it's never a good idea to just go it alone. You can really be stretchy, and the human steam can be born out at some times. But we pray that doesn't happen to you in Jesus' name. All right, so tell us about your next step.
Okay, my next step is to expand the business I'm doing, to train more people in helping out, to train and employ them. That's my next step.
Okay, so you want to encourage more people. So how do you go about doing that? What kind of means do you use to reach out to them?
Well, in the community, some will come on their own. Some will come on their own, but you can still reach out to some and talk to them. They say you can take the horse to the river, you can't force the horse to drink.
Okay.
So you can. I want to reach out to some and tell them to join, or if they want to learn something, it is open. They can come. I will teach them.
Okay. Well, here on Mercy TV, we're going to, with your permission, we're going to invite people to come to Margaret. What's your address in Bo?
23 Abu Street.
So it's volunteers though. It's all volunteers. Come to 23 Abu Street.
Johnny Layout.
Yeah. Abu Street, Johnny Layout in Bo. Volunteers only. She's a growing business. She hasn't quite got the financial legs yet to stand up on. So, but she, in the process of doing what she's doing, she wants to be of help. She wants to showcase her talent and transfer that gift on to others. So you can, if you want to volunteer and you have a good attitude, not come if you not got a good attitude. If you haven't got any good attitude, please don't go there. But please, if you mean well for yourself and you want to grow, you want to have a career in fashion, 23 Abu Street, go there, and the numbers on the screen. Reach out to Margaret and see if you can complement voluntarily. God bless you. Also, on this program, I'm just going to remind people about the gospel choir competition happening in Bow City. The 12th of March is going to be the beginning of our audition. It's not the final day, it's just the beginning of the audition. And Pastor Benjamin McCarthy is going to be the person in charge of that exercise. And 11 Caribou Street, Shalmingo, back of Valentino is the place to be. That's 12th of March. It's on a Sunday. Yes, that's the program. That's the ad that's coming up. 11 Caribou Street, Shalmingo, back of Valentino Bow. Make it a point of duty. You don't want to miss this occasion. It's going to be marvelous. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be uplifting. It's going to be ecstatic, and the presence of the Lord will be there. Come and let your skills be enhanced, be modified to the glory of God. Margaret, what do you aim to achieve in 3 years' time? Where does Margaret, where do we find Margaret in 3 years' time? What's the projection? Tell us.
Well, in 3 years' time, I want what I'm doing to expand, the expansion of the business. I want it to expand. I want to be able to train more young people, to train them and let them learn the skill on their own, It's not just they should depend on maybe their parents or the government to create job for them. So I want to like empower them, through skill. And an institution, I can achieve that through an institution on my own.
During the rainy season, how do you do this weaving when the pictures I saw, it's mostly outdoor pictures? So how do you, when the rains come, how do you manage to keep operating? Tell us.
Well, previously when it's raining, we have to leave it. We have to leave the fabric outside. After the rain, then we'll come back and do the work. But my plan is to build a structure where I can work, rain or rain, I can work there.
Okay, that's uplifting, but it requires a lot of money, though.
Oh, of course, it requires money.
Okay, so now you need to look into this camera and talk to potential donors that might be able to help you to get to that dream that you're talking about.
I'm encouraging, or I'm pleading, because let me use the word plead. I'm pleading on the local content ministers or the tourism. Yes, that's the right word. Through tourism, to help me actualize this dream. If they can look for me for donors or partners, or I'm open to people that want to partner with me, or to people that they want to help me in whatever little way they can. So I'm open up to that. So basically that's
right. What about the international viewers that are watching you live on Mercy TV? Don't be shy, don't worry. God is with you. People might want to know what they can do. You never know. There may be someone watching on their couch in Australia, on their phone, in New Zealand, in United Kingdom. They may want to help somebody like you that decided, I'm not going to sell my body. I'm not going to do anything that would defile the person, the image of God that I am, but I'm going to become a distribution center from where others can benefit. So look into this camera. Don't be shy. You are now talking to people who may be sympathetic towards you.
Wow.
And tell them, you need help, you need financial assistance, and your contact number is this. And in terms of how they can transfer money to you, that you'll be able to tell them as well, because because the world is a global village now, and Sierra Leone has facility for money transfer. But you can give your full name and you have ID, legal ID, government ID in that name that kind of qualify you to be able to collect money if someone chooses to send money for you. So look back into that camera and don't be shy and just talk to someone.
Okay. Well, one of my constraints is the materials that I'm using, like the machines. If I can be able to have some of these machines here in Sierra Leone, I think I can be able to do a production on a large scale, because for now I'm using my hand 100%. Everything I'm doing is 100% handmade. So let's say if I have a machine that I will use
overlocking machine,
or even the machine that will make the slippers, if I have that one too. So I think if I have all these things now, I will be able to work in a very large scale, and make it more unique and attractive to people out there. So I am appealing to people in any way you can. You can help me in whatever little way. Nothing is too small, I also want a structure. So in whatever way you feel that you can help me, you can do it through my number. I think my number is on the screen. It is going to be displayed there now. You can contact me. You can even call me via WhatsApp. That's my WhatsApp line. You can contact me there and we'll chat. Maybe you want to see more, or maybe you have a personal question to ask me, or maybe you have other things to ask me. We can talk on that. Or if you want to partner with me in any way, I think I'm open up for that too.
Wonderful. Her name is Margaret Adama Lansana. That is, if you want to send something for her directly, you can use that name as Margaret, as in Margaret. Some spells their Margaret differently, but her own is single T at the end. So Adama is Adama and Lansana is Lansana. Margaret Adama Lansana. Whatever little you can do, you can afford to send, God will richly bless you. It will be a very great relief for the visions that she has and the expectations in the community that has been deprived for far too long. In Sierra Leone here, we're going to have to put all hands on the deck to try and help one another in the best way possible for nation building exercise. It's not just what your country can do for you, said one United States former president, or late president now, but what you can do also for your country. So I'm appealing from my side to you to please help this young lady, help Tamba. We did something for Tamba the other day. Tamba is a young man that we raised from our orphanage, Tamba Thomas, and he also does this African apparel. He has his own gift that is different from what Margaret does. Margaret goes far beyond that, and she does bags, shoes, so many other things that she does craftily, and creatively with her hands. So let's support these young talents and save them from failing in their quest to succeed, even in transforming other lives. God bless you as you continue to show interest in the lives of others, because when you sow in the life of others, God also will make others bless you. Margaret, before we go, we're about to come to the end of the program. We're not there yet, but it will be very interesting to know what happens when you have managed to, assuming people are now gearing towards supporting you, the place where you are, do you have enough room there to be able to put the structure?
Yeah, I work in my father's house, so I think we have somewhere.
That's your father's house. That's not your house.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because why I'm asking this question, we're having this discussion, is to stimulate you to go move a bit out of your comfort zone, because sometimes it works better that way. You may not be the only child to your father. You may have siblings that also may have their own aspirations. By rethinking out of the box will help you to avoid any complications in the near future when your business may have picked up. Sibling rivalry, somebody might just feel a little bit uneasy and say, why would she just, be growing and I'm not, and she's the younger one, and I'm, these things happen. We live in a real world, and in order to avoid that, I will encourage that you...
Yeah, I'm thinking of that. If I have my own space for myself, I'll put up my own structure there, but for the meantime I'm managing there. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, it's good to manage there, but it's also good to, that's why I'm advertising.
I have that plan, I want a space where I can put up a structure.
Good.
Yeah, to put up a structure like an institution, like a space to showcase, after production, and I will also need a place to showcase what we have to do.
Wonderful. Okay, tell us about the graduation that...
the graduation was not bad. I used my own clothes for myself.
Okay, which institution did you graduate from?
Jala University, the Jala University. Yeah.
And what did you study there?
I studied health education. I majored in health nutrition.
Wow. So beneath this fashion guru thing that you're doing, also there's this restaurant thing hidden there. Okay, so assuming you will run parallel business, the clothing business and the restaurant business, because it's nutrition, right?
Yeah.
What kind of food will you be expecting to eat in that restaurant?
Purely organic foods, diet foods and organic foods.
Wow. Yeah. Is it continental, oriental, African, what kind of?
It will be blend, It will be mixed. We'll have a menu for the day or for the week. So each day, if it's Monday, we have this food on Monday. On Tuesdays, we have this. On Wednesdays, throughout the week, we'll mix it.
Okay, so what's the plan for that one?
Well, I also have passion for cooking. That's one. I can say I can do it if I have the means. If I have the finance of doing that too, I can also do that also.
Wonderful.
Because I love good food. Not only good food, but nutritious and well-planned meal.
Wonderful. Okay, let's move on with your physical lifestyle. When you're not doing this business, what do you do? What does Margaret do when Margaret is not weaving and training and teaching and supervising and instructing and all of this, aspect of running a big project like this? What does Margaret do in her spare time, especially in the area of leisure?
My leisure, sometimes even on Sundays I work after church, because I have the little things that I want to do. I don't like, I can say all my leisure I work during my leisure times. I can even lie on my bed and be making things like the earrings. I can do it on my leisure. Maybe hanging out with friends, I will still have it in my purse, even within and doing something, So basically I love friends, I love going out. Once in a while I go out to chill, basically all my life I think is for now is work, because I have a vision, I have a plan. Until I see that plan or dream actualizes,
Okay.
I think I have no time for leisure or rest.
That's good to know. That's wonderful. Your church life, your spiritual life.
Well, I'm a Christian. I love going to church. Yeah. I'm in the youth wing in my church. Assistant financial secretary.
Really?
Yes, sir.
So if I need to borrow money, I can come there and you're on record.
Yeah. I will not say I will not be allowed to church money. I will not say you.
Okay, so the church, you do the financial assistance there for the youth, just for the youth?
Yeah, for the youth.
Okay. What about the overall financial?
For the no.
Okay. Is that the only role you play in the church?
Well, I clean the church as well on Saturday.
You clean the church as well? Wonderful job. Wow. I mean, that's perhaps the best role that you actually play in the church, to clean that sanctified element of it. You know, cleanliness is next to godliness. That's really good. Well done to you. All right. Tell us about your parents.
Well, my father is a lecturer. I actually learned what I'm doing for my father. Yeah.
What's his name?
His name is James Kinney Lansana. He's a lecturer at Jala University, Bo Campus, in the Department of Education, Creative Practical Arts. He teaches that. Yeah, he teaches creative practical.
So it's actually runs in the blood.
Yeah. I started doing it at a very young age, you know. When students were coming from the college at home, so when he teaches them, I'll be there, maybe helping him, teaching them.
Does your dad know that you're here?
Yeah, he knows that I'm here.
And has he made any provision to watch this program live?
I don't think so, or maybe. Because, you know, we don't have massive TV in Bo.
You do? There is Mercy TV in Bo. Mercy TV is all over Bo City.
Okay.
Yes, as I'm talking to you right now, Mercy TV is there. And I did send you a link, but that's just for social media viewing. But the actual broadcast, like you watch AIV, because you told me that you guys don't watch TV in your homes, you know, so no wonder.
It's on our phones.
Yeah, but truthfully, Mercy TV is in Bo. Yes, and it's the latest broadcaster in Bo. You can actually get Mercy TV in Jeruhu, Tikonko, Gondama, and the surrounding areas. Jima, you can get Mercy TV there as well. I was in Bo, and I was monitoring the broadcast in Bo not too long ago. You know, and every day we monitor the broadcast that is going on in Bo as well. So it's a live broadcast. You don't need to buy any decoder or satellite or anything. You just put your set on, your TV set on, put your antenna at the back, and you just scan it, and Mercy TV will come up. Yeah. So assuming your father is going to be watching this program, talk to daddy. He's watching you.
Well, at first, I thought he was forcing me to do what he is doing, but now I've come to know that he was actually doing the best for me, and he wanted the best for me. I know I'm a very proud daughter I'm a very proud daughter of him. You know, if there is a next world, or if we are going to come back, I will still choose him as a father, and also to my mother, because she's a very supportive woman. She is a teacher. Yeah, my mother is a teacher. I love her so much. She's so supportive. You know, she's always there for us. She always wants to see us succeed. So I want to tell her that I love her, and I will do anything for her to make her proud by the grace of God.
Wonderful. It's so sweet, so nice, so good to hear a child talks to her parents like that, and we love to see more of this happen in our community. We want to see a Sierra Leone with moral, ethical values that must not be contaminated with any form of invectives whatsoever. No tribal incitement, no political thuggery or violence, and no threats to somebody's regional background or religious background or political ideology. So that's the Sierra Leone community. Now the election is just around the corner, Margaret. As a youth leader yourself and someone that is well positioned to be a role model to many thousands of Sierra Leoneans coming up, what's your message to the youths, the young people?
Well, my message to the youths at large is for them to stay out of violence, to stay away from violence. Election is not about malice or grudge. Everybody have a right to their own political parties, or they have who they want to vote for. So on that day, I advise every youth to go there and vote, leave the polling station and go back home and wait. God give us leaders. We just do our own, but God give us leaders. So anyone that is God chooses for him to lead us, let's accept that person in good faith and work with him, because he alone cannot do the work. I think if all of us do something to help the government, I think Sierra Leone will be a better place for us. So.
Wonderful. Well, you have heard Margaret appealing to you young people, especially in the communities that we find ourselves in the southeast, northwest, northeast. Please, let's stay out of violence. Let's stay out of any form of thuggish behavior, antisocial behavior, and let's help to make Sierra Leone greater again, economically, infrastructurally, educationally, and also morally. This is what we have time for today. Until next time, we're going to come up again with more. We'll follow up on Margaret to see how she's progressing. Perhaps one of these days when we have the logistics, we will take the cameras to Bo and try to see what she's doing, and trust God to update you with progress on Margaret and Tamba, because Tamba too is at Waterloo. We're going to do a follow-up on Tamba as well. Until next time, this is Say It to Mercy TV, broadcasting live from our studios in Freetown, Sierra Leone. God bless you and thank you for watching.